1 and 0. Now, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in meditation. Let's into the wisdom part. Right. So we are discussing chapter-wise from the book, The Eternal Validity of the Soul. SETH speaks, so SETH's wisdom. So we are in chapter 15. Reincarnational civilizations, probabilities, and more on the multidimensional God. So in the last session, we were introduced like there are 3 major civilizations, and also how earth poles, they got changed, how they have changed according to the frequency, and a lot of changes, and how they were technologically, how they are in advanced, much advanced than what we are experiencing, what we are seeing now. And furthermore, we'll see. So during those times, Seth Master says there were 3 major ancient civilizations on Earth, and it's the ancient civilizations. They are we think like the civilization has started from the Stone Age, but this is much earlier, much before than the Stone Age. Right. So these major ancient civilizations, there are 3 major ancient civilizations on Earth. In fact, this Seth Master said the second civilization was more advanced than modern civilizations in terms of the technology and the knowledge that we have now. So second civilization that existed mainly in regions now known as Africa and Australia. So we think Africa is somewhere else, and Australia, how these two lands have the major ancient civilization, how they existed now in before. So we know that, like, see, due to movements of the Earth's tectonic plates, the continents have shifted. So the world is no longer the same as before. It was completely different, isn't it? So now at present, where the Africa and the Australia, these places exist, they were the same. They were on the same land. They shared the same land. So that's what Seth Master says. All these areas had different climates. So also, although these areas have different climates, they shared the similar land distribution. Right. So so here, like, so many changes have happened. Maybe though they are not on the same land, same plane, so they are a bit distant, but they shared the same land distribution. Says though the environment is something different, but these civilizations has existed. So was highly ingrown. So they are like this civilization was highly ingrown. They did not try to expand and lived peacefully alongside primitive cultures. So they made no attempt to civilize others, and actually resisted progress for a long time. So like they diminished. So how these civilizations, they got diminished. So this is what Seth Master wants to explain, and why he is trying to share what he is sharing this about these civilizations, because we at present still carry those psychic abilities, or we can say psychic like feelings, or certain deep hidden emotions. So we think that we, from our past lives or in the present life, we do carry certain things like instincts. There could be like fear or something, emotions, high emotions, but some we carry from our ancestors. So these are our ancestors. They are our ancestors, right? So was formed by the individuals. So these civilizations was formed by the individuals who chose not to continue in earlier. So there are more advanced civilizations preferring a different kind of development. So they possessed instinctive knowledge and progressed quickly through technological stages. So they are highly intelligent, but hidden emotions, they had certain emotions, we'll see now, focused on developing peaceful human beings, altering their psychical and mental traits to reduce aggression. So for example, so when aggression was sensed, the body wouldn't react violently. So it's like a kind of built-in safeguard. So they have built their body in such a way that they are against the violence. Their main intention, motive is to lead the civilization in a peaceful way, but not but not in a violent manner. So some modern people still show, Seth Master says, some modern people, that means us. So some modern people still show traces of this peaceful trait, because so some say, like still now, some people, they can't face fear. If they hear something, their body would react in a different way, like they could faint, right? So this is like some people still have that instinct in their body. So they lived peacefully among native people, occasionally intermarrying to subtly influence human psychologically towards peace. So their main aim is to develop peace. So how? So this ancient civilization is, they are called Lumania. So their civilization is called Lumania. So their attempt to suppress violence and aggression through physical and like psychic controls, it backfired them. So though their motive and their instinct is to spread peace, is to be with peace and against non-violence, but this control, so what they try to control is it backfired them. So the energy that would normally flow freely became blocked, leading to physical and psychological complications. So even their high telepathic abilities suffered. And this is what we have to learn from them, friends. See, like the energy in us, it has to flow freely. If we are stopping something from, or if we are not allowing it, this is what happens. So the energy within us, it won't flow freely. And when it won't flow freely, we create certain blockages, right? So, and these blockages, they stop us. So some abilities in us, they are not much used. So we don't use them because we are blocking certain energies. So for this, what we need to do? Alignment of thought, words, and actions. Whatever we feel, we have to carry on that. If a heart says, or if you are feeling no, stick on to that message in the sense, stick on to that feeling. If the heart says yes, then yes. So this is very, very important. What I closely observed out, I deeply understood from my own experiences, and as it was very clear for me that unless we are not in alignment, we are either blocking or we are not receiving energies from the universe. So this is very important, alignment of thoughts, words, and actions. So and their system became overly restrictive, damaging natural survival instincts and making creative or aggression action nearly impossible. So they are not like this aggression. So they have these aggression of whatever they used to feel, that aggression or that non-violence, slowly what it transforms. See, certain emotions hidden in us, or certain emotions that blockages, they won't appear same. That's the reason we won't experience the same experiences, we won't face the same experiences. So whatever the blockage energy, it will transform into a different experience, right? So for them also, what happened, so they are peace, they follow peace. But when this this became this fear, that non-violence, slowly what they got became, they couldn't able to face the fear. And as they couldn't able to face the fear, what happened, they have become survival, they started, so like survival instincts, so damaging survival instincts. So it's like insecure feeling, so feeling insecurity, so they got developed this. And though their technology advanced, so it was disconnected from basic human needs. So they focused on not having to kill for survival, and missed entire technological stages like automobiles. So they say, so they used to, so in ancient civilizations, even people used to kill people and also animals, right? So but they their main motive, their main agenda is not to kill, so be in peace, right? So they still carried that, but these blockages, they have missed some technology, some technological instincts in them. So the Luminian people were physically weak, and their psychic abilities varied. So some were brilliant, while others were completely ungifted. So some they don't, all the civilization, from the whole civilization, each and everyone, they are different. So some they carried some, and some they are totally different. So they are like, they don't have certain abilities. So even those with potential suffered due to the internal energy blockages. See, though we are having high skills at technology, or some other skills, but we some certain blockages. So if we carry certain blockages, even our potential will suffer. So they isolated themselves from other groups and built energy fields around their civilization. So they started to protect themselves, right? So many began realizing the experiment was a failure. So these civilizations, they incarnate on Earth as a group to bring shift on Earth, to pass the message, while while being in that being in that principles, right? See, like best example is Patri sir. Whatever whatever he shared, first he used to follow that, then he shared. So is the best example. So some says like some departed after death to join the earlier more successful civilization that had migrated to other planetary systems. So even some people, they shifted, so not on Earth, they have chosen some other planet. Others abandoned the cities, dismantling the protective energy fields. So in group, what they used to go in group, right? So like we say like nomadic. So they travel in group from one place to another. So they created some energy field in groups. So they always, they move from one place to another in the group, not like the whole group, the whole civilization, but not individuals. So they travel only in groups. So what will happen? So they create certain energy field. See, in like group meditations, in group meditations, I have experienced, well, many multiple times before, when group meditations are happening, though we are on Zoom or in person, like physical sessions, we create certain energy field, a strong energy field in group meditations. That's the reason we have to attend certain group meditations, few meditations, and yes, we can meditate on our own. But we have to maintain group as well. So this creates certain energy field. So by this moving in groups, they have created certain energy field, and this energy field they dismantled. So because some group they got died and they have chosen another planetary system and fall of the Lumenian civilization. How? The original Lumenians couldn't bear violence and died quickly. Their mutant children were disinclined to violence, lacked the nerve control safeguards, and they survived. So some formed small, peaceful nomadic groups, like groups that they cared for each other and animals. See, like uh, uh, they till last they followed that. So they followed their principles. So not to kill animals. Like, see now, this is what our ancient civilizations, our ancestors, they protected animals, right? And all legends of half man and half beast likely come from these groups. So they are different. So the Lumenians carry deep subconscious memories of earlier great civilizations, which helped their rapid technological progress. So they carry, these are Lumenians or second civilization. They are known for second civilization. They are their first civilization, which carried they are like highly technological people, highly developed in technology. So they, on a whole group, so they also failed in certain areas. And Seth Master didn't, here in our book, he didn't explain much about the first civilization and also about third civilization. So he has explained about second civilization because Seth Master says we carry at present, we people, we carry certain psychic abilities from this civilization. So the first civilization, they got disappeared. So they disappeared since they completely shifted into other planets. Either they have taken physical forms, or some people, so some they are like in like formless. So they have become like entities which are formless, and present they are known as gods. So these Lumenians, they carry in their subconscious mind, they carry those memories of earlier civilizations. That means in our subconscious mind as well, we carry certain memories of our past lives, um, so which we need to like give certain ignorant. So if we are not not if we didn't have certain wisdom, so certain blocks we carry in our subconscious mind as well. And some people, they carry their ancestors blockages as well. So these Lumenians, which helped their rapid technological progress, so subconscious mind. So their civilization was built around avoiding violence, but this led to blocked creative expression and lack of freedom. So they are in fear. So they move from one place to another. So though they avoided external conflict, so they restricted inner growth and free will. So we do have certain free will. So we have to use our free will for the highest good, right? So they restricted that everything. So inner growth. So they followed only to the technology, but they didn't work inner work. So that's why, friends, inner work is very important as well. So we carry certain duties and responsibilities here in the materialistic world. At the same time, focusing on ourselves is very important. That's primary, and this is secondary, because whatever the energy that we carry, it reflects outside. Okay, so like a child protected after birth, so they have gradually declined. How the gradual decline has happened? Like a child protected after birth, the Lumenians were initially shielded by subconscious memories. Over generations, these memories faded, and no inner strength to face fear. They became vulnerable. So they are not ready to face any, even nature, even they couldn't able to the natural calamities as well. So that much of fear they carried. So they had protected themselves against violence, but not against fear, Seth Master says. And this fear, what led, what had happened, and to what extent it went, we'll see in the next session, right? Yeah, these are a little much about Lumenian civilization, the second civilization. So if we are still having certain fears, so fears are, it's not like nothing wrong, but we have to develop, we have to take as a positive side, we have to develop positivity from fears or certain blockages, but not we have to be with that emotion, right? Thank you so much. Then if at all you want to share anything, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Usha.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sarada. Good morning as well to everyone. This part is a very important message to all of us, I think, because Lumerians, as you said, they have a highest intention to spread peace to all of them they come in contact with. But at the same time, where they failed is they did not work on the lower emotions like fear or guilt or anything. They were completely secluded, trying to spread peace, but not mingling with the general society, which was operating in a very different emotion. Right. And when I reflect upon these times, I also carry many traces of this, where I am very sure that when I go to certain places, I am really affected. Right. But with that, I shouldn't stop. Right. Because you also said that every feeling, every emotion that we carry should be worked upon. The shadow work has to be done. And then we rise and face the same thing. Because if the intention is to spread light, to spread message, then we should be very much connected to the emotions and feeling of others. Without that, without relating to what they undergo, just we cannot go and say something or do something, right? Feel and move on, move, elevate yourself from that emotion. And when in that space, if we say something, then it matters. But very, very important message to work on the emotions, feelings, right? Not to stop. Very, very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shan. Thank you. Sir?
Wonderful sharings, Sharda Garu, and nice, Usha, to listen to the wisdom from other books as well and other sources. Very interesting. And you see, when we look back to the information that we now come through from Master Seth, we see how he had set up the whole journey. And he speaks about ancestors. Now, when we speak about our own ancestors in the present life, how much we kind of connect to them. My grandfather, my great grandfather, if at all we listen from them, listen from our grandparents, and then we kind of possess their abilities, and then what they have done, and then we are so proud in some ways. And now here we are talking about our true ancestors, or rather the links that goes back to the ages that generally we do not listen in our history, right? We speak about the Stone Age, but not that. There are roots that go back much, much, much. And here we are looking at things that we have to learn, that we have to be, we have to become conscious about, and at the same time learn in a way that we mend our ways in the now, right? And that is why if we look back how Master Seth had set up this whole journey, he constantly spoke about the beliefs, which means even our past traces of these lower emotions, as we become aware, it is again an aspect that we can heal, we can work upon, looking it as a belief that comes through without we being conscious. So he had set up the match very well. I think we have to utilize all this wisdom that he had shared, and at the same time openly be ready to, how do you say, to become conscious about these things. The more conscious we become, the more we can experience these things as well. It is not out of fear, it is out of joy one can become open, because it is only going to make us more and more lighter. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Yes, anyone, friends? Right. Then, very good. We'll meet in the next session to learn more about this civilization. And I reflect on what Ram sir has shared, and also our friend Vishara. So, and about this civilization, so we have to learn more, learning more about Luminians or the ancient civilizations is like learning more about us, right? Thank you so much then. Have a great time. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.